I watched episodes 1 and 2 of Creature Commandos, so let's talk about it. Probably don't need to say this, but spoilers ahead, so hit that like button and come back later. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of this DC universe from James Gunn. My favorite character in these two episodes has to be Nina. Out of all the characters we've been introduced to so far in this show, Nina seems the most relatable character out of the group. She just feels like somebody who was brought into this whole situation at the wrong time in the wrong place. Like, she feels like a very sympathetic character to me. So this show looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun to watch. I'm really enjoying the brand new DC Studios logo, like it's definitely giving me a kind of nostalgic vibe whenever I see it play. As of right now, the Creature Commandos are a pretty likable group, and you can just tell that this group has James Gunn's vibes all over it, because James Gunn has a tendency on making groups that aren't really that well known when it comes to the world of comics, really well known after adapting them into movies or TV shows. The fights in this show look like they're going to be a lot of fun, and I just love how ridiculous some of them are right now, and I always enjoy when a show just embraces on how ridiculous it can be, because it can lead into a lot of creative fight scenes. Something I'm currently liking about this brand new DC universe is the subtle little drops of lore we're getting on what this DC universe is structured like. In the world of the MCU, it's kind of structured like our real world in the beginning of Iron Man, but as the movies go on, we start to get a more rich history of the world of the MCU and see how much more bizarre it becomes with all of these different superpowers, supernatural abilities, like all of this different kind of stuff. But in the DC universe, the world has just kind of always been bizarre, and I like that we don't have to go into several movies to explain why the world is like this. We do get some confirmation about what it seems to be canon in this new DC universe, and it does seem like that the show Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad, as in the sequel to Suicide Squad / reboot, is canon to the DC universe. And as of right now, I'm really enjoying the Bride storyline. I found it interesting that Frankenstein's monster was wanting to make a wife for himself so he could find love, but with the bride practically being a newborn baby at the time, his obsession over her could be seen as a little creepy. Also, seeing Frankenstein, the scientist, not the monster, sleeping with the bride was also creepy to watch, because I was kind of getting a whole father-daughter relationship from the two. And it was especially sad / creepy to watch Frankenstein's monster watch the whole thing happening. My favorite moment of these two episodes has to be when we see Frankenstein's monster chasing the bride throughout all of these different time periods. After that pretty emotional ending to the bride's past, it was pretty funny to see just how committed Frankenstein's monster was into making this lady his bride still, as he continues to chase her throughout all of these different time periods. I give these two episodes a 9.6 out of 10, giving it an A+. Anyway, that's the review. Go down to his comments, tell me what you thought episodes 1 and 2 of Creature Commandos. Share this video with all your friends, and click that like and follow button to get all your thought my latest content. See ya!